Welcome to today's DDRx. The prescription is still raising the voice of thanksgiving. In Psalm 103 verse 17, but the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto children's children.
So God's mercy doesn't get cut off in one generation. It's extended, to generations that come, telling us it's unending, it's undying, and like we've said before, it cannot be overthrown.
So David will just not leave the mercy of God. He is a God of mercy. God's mercy do not alter with our altering. God's mercy do not change with our changes. And when he said that we are so transient, we are so frail, but God's mercy is solid. God's mercy is established.
And God's mercy goes, from everlasting to everlasting, like the scripture makes us understand. And it's to them that fear or reverence him. The kind of fear we're talking about is the reverential fear of God. Not a fear that causes you to sweat and have trepidation. Because the kind of fear we're talking about is a fear that understands and loves God, that shows love and honor for God. And so you are supposed to be a participant of God's mercy, enjoying it on a daily basis.
And he said it's from everlasting to everlasting, upon them that fear him.
And not just unto them alone, but also their children and their grandchildren.
Children's children.
Yes, the children's children.
So we can lay mercy for future generation. And that righteousness can continue, from children's children. So that's why you also need to watch your ways, especially in times like this, in times when the wind is blowing. What do you say? Do you really appreciate God? Do you complain? Complaining complicates matters. So if you want to also develop, a heart of gratitude like David, and appreciate it for what it's doing in your life and what it's going to do even in the future generation. Thank you. If you have enjoyed DDRs, you want to like it, share it, subscribe, and press the bell notification button.